Ladies and gentlemen, let's take on E3 2007. Oh, wait, update. So, quick update. If you guys are watching this from my Domination Inc. channel, I'm going to try and bring this channel back. Warner Brothers and Tokyo TV have absolutely devastated my videos on here. It's not like I was trying to make money off of this channel anyway, but I'm going to try and bring some more anime content. If I do a vlog that's based off of anime, yeah, I'm going to post it on Domination Inc. as well as my new main channel, my new main project, more or less. If you're watching this from another channel, Domination WW, I'm going to use this channel to do not only vlogging for video games, but I'm also going to be working on some Let's Plays. So if you're subscribed to Domination Inc. and want to see more anime content, I'm working on it. I am busy as all hell right now. I have a full-time job. I have a tendency to say the word like a video buffering on YouTube, and it drives me up the wall when I hear myself do it. Anyway, I'm going to be working on anime content. I'm going to be working on reviewing some, anime things. Hopefully, I will have more content up for Domination Inc. Domination WW, I'm working towards making it a Let's Play channel. Fun, right? If you're looking for my reviews, I am now doing video reviews. I have 2 up. One on Mario Brothers, one on Lost Levels. If you're watching this video from Domination Inc. or Domination WW and you want to see those, the link is down in the description below on Domination World Wide. Oh yes, I am excited for it. So, like I said, if you want to see more content from me, I'm leaving every channel, Domination Inc., Domination WW, and Domination World Wide, in the description below as a link. So E3, I'm going to go over a couple things that I felt were negative about it. Things that I personally didn't like. This is an opinion piece. This is a vlog of mine. If you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Talk to me about it in the comments. Let's start up a discussion. But the first thing that I felt was relatively something I didn't personally care for was there's another new Kirby game and a new Yoshi game. I feel that Nintendo has over-marketed these two beyond all recognition. It's a great time for my ear to itch. Yes, that looks very attractive. Very good. Let's do the smolder. Anyway, I am a Kirby fan. I do like Kirby games. I do like Yoshi games. But I am so far behind on all of those because of all the other games I'm trying to play. So, it's just making it harder and harder for me to catch up. They look okay. They look pretty decent. Kirby just looks like it's remastering several ideas from Kirby Superstar and Kirby 64 and combining them. It looks fun. I do want to play it. I do want to play the new Yoshi game because that looks very creative, very entertaining as well. But that's about all I got. My recording is overloading. That's not good. Great. So, Microsoft also didn't announce a new Rare IP. That would have been great to see an old IP from Rare. Didn't happen. All Microsoft talked about was their new Xbox One X, or the XOX, or the Sox, or Sucks. I don't know how people are pronouncing it right now, but hey, what are you going to do? Keep in mind, I am doing any of these in no particular order. I'm just kind of talking about everything. I'm not grading press conferences here because I think enough YouTubers do that. So I'm just talking about things I personally care for. Microsoft versus Capcom Infinite. there's a lot more evidence to show that the leaked roster that was outed a couple days ago could be real, which is kind of disappointing because there are a select few really good new characters and, you know, some returning characters. The roster was kind of crap. Whoops. Yeah, well. So hopefully that's not true, but it kind of looked like it was a possibility. The only character that was announced this time that wasn't on the leak was Zero, but they did say that there was a Capcom character that they didn't touch up upon. Could have been Frank West, but, you know, Zero could easily fit that bill. Another negative, too much Skyrim. Love Skyrim. Don't get me wrong. I have played Skyrim. I have beaten Skyrim, actually. But there's a lot of remakes of it. Virtual reality Skyrim. Hey, cool. Nintendo's Skyrim. Hey, cool. You know, if you had a strong enough PC, you could always get that anyway, but, you know, whatever. It just seems like everyone is banking on Skyrim. My recording is not liking me doing any of this. Okay, next negative. No Animal Crossing. I was really hoping something of Animal Crossing would show up. They did do an update on New Leaf a couple years back. Or was that just last year? I can't remember now. But hopefully they're working on something for the Switch. It'd be awesome to have Animal Crossing on the Switch. But I'm not surprised either. Another Nintendo remake. They're doing... keep in mind this is on the Wednesday after Nintendo's conference, which would be the 14th is when I'm recording. You guys are seeing this on the 15th, so if I missed something, forgive me. But Nintendo's doing a remake of the very first Super Mario, the very first Mario and Luigi RPG game. And I'm not necessarily excited for another remake. Keep in mind, Nintendo's not quite as bad as Sony with all this. God of War 3? Shadow of the Colossus? Oh yes. Jack and Daxter's coming back? Or is it just a remake? I heard it's a remake. Yeah. The entire Uncharted series is now on the PlayStation 4 and on the PlayStation 3, except for Uncharted 4. Sorry. But the remakes are getting a little out of control, so... Now, this one kind of goes into things that I'm excited for, but I'm also disappointed for. Metroid Prime 4 only had... There's a dog barking. Peachy. Metroid Prime 4 had a title. Here's the title of Metroid Prime 4. Here's what it's going to look like when you see it. That's it. There was no gameplay. There wasn't even a picture of Samus. A lot of people are making fun of it. They're like, oh, well, since Samus didn't show up, obviously it's Metroid Prime Federation Force 4. Fantastic. It's being handled by a new developer. I'm excited. I'm optimistic. But there's a possibility that it's not going to be any good. There's a possibility that it's going to be great. Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 were really good. Now, keep in mind, I'm not the biggest Metroid fan. I've only played like 2 games. I'm hoping to rectify that. But I'm not the biggest Metroid fan. But I've been following the series. And I know that the Metroid has hurt quite a few fans. So, bittersweet on that. Another bittersweet thing is Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. It's a remake of the second game. That's great. That gives Nintendo a heck of a lot more justification for basically stomping on the Metroid remake that a fan did last year. Because obviously Metroid Samus Returns, I mean, they showed off a lot of it. It's probably been in development for a long time now. So it makes sense that Nintendo's like, let's quash this. But hopefully they took some ideas from it. Hopefully it's better than the fan-made project. Because if it's not, it's not going to look good at all. So that should be fun. And like I said, I'm hoping to rectify it, hoping to bring some Metroid reviews in the future. I haven't beaten a Metroid game yet. I've only played it really casually. Mostly because I keep getting lost like an idiot. But again, hoping to rectify all of that. So we'll see. EA kind of surprised everyone with Way Out. It looks fun. It's not something that I'm just like uber excited for, but I am curious to see more. It looks like a fun co-op game for Let's Plays and everything like that. EA also brought in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Hopefully that's pretty good. I haven't played the first Battlefront. It looked interesting, but it looked kind of disappointing at the same time because all you're playing as is a stormtrooper and a few select heroes, which you need a hero token, and if you know where they spawn, you just have dogfights for the hero tokens, and that's it. It sounds like a bad idea. The fans said it was a bad idea. EA just kind of looked at it and was like, you know what, that was a cruddy idea. Let's change that. So now you can not only do heroes, but you can also do, you know, TIE fighters and tanks, and you can also play as more than just stormtroopers and like 4 select heroes. You got droids. You could play as Darth Maul. It looks fun. It looks entertaining. So props to EA for listening to their fans. Bethesda showed off Wolfenstein 2, which looks pretty good. I haven't... There's that again. I hate it. I haven't played any Wolfenstein game ever, including the original one, which, you know, what are you going to do? I was a kid back then. My parents weren't going to buy me Wolfenstein. Come on. There are Nazis in it. Even if it's the Nintendo clean-friendly version. I don't really want to revisit Wolfenstein, per se, but I kind of do want to get into the 3D ones. They look fun. I'm curious to see them. Props to Bethesda for that, at least. Assassin's Creed Origin. I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan. In fact, the next video review that I will do will be Assassin's Creed, the original one. So that should be fantastic. There's an again. Oh, I hate it. I love Assassin's Creed. I'm glad Assassin's Creed Origins waited. It looks really polished. It looks like some of the best gameplay we've seen ever. However, I do think Assassin's Creed Syndicate was highly underrated, but that's beside the point. Ubisoft also announced, what is it, Skull and Bones? Basically, Pirates Creed of the Caribbean without the Creed. What can I say about that? It's updated version of the naval combat. Basically, since it probably won't appear a whole lot in Assassin's Creed Future, they just decided to make their own game of it. And hey, that's cool. I love pirates. I think they're pretty good characters. You know, typically pirates aren't just the blood, cutthroat, evil. They're actually a bit more dynamic than that. Most of them were soldiers that were just kind of left to, you know, rot, abandonment. Some of them are privateers turned pirates. Some of them are pirates turned privateers. It's an interesting dynamic. Pirate society was all about freedom. Heck, you know, a lot of people are like, well, they're murderers. Most pirates actually spared people who didn't fight back. There was actually a code of honor. And some of them accepted homosexuality. A lot more than most other countries and groups did. So there was a lot of progression and a lot of violence. So kind of hit and miss. They're kind of like anti-heroes in a way, in their own sense. But that's beside the point. Seems interesting. I will also touch briefly on Sonic Forces and mostly Sonic Forces. Sonic Mania has been looking great. I am bad at the 2D Sonic games, like the original 2D Sonic games, but that doesn't mean I don't love the crap out of them. I am finally beating them just recently, specifically because I need to review them now, but I never could actually beat the 2D Sonic games back in the day. I'm apparently getting better at it because I have beaten a couple of them now and have recorded them fully, which I'm excited for. Anyway, Sonic Mania. I'm far more excited for Sonic Mania than I am for Sonic Forces. However, Sonic Forces does look pretty good. I am excited to see Sonic Forces. I'm excited to see more of Sonic Forces. Bringing back some older villains like Chaos, Metal Sonic, Shadow. It's Sonic Generations all over again, but hopefully they have a bit more original boss fights instead of just rehashes. Which, don't get me wrong, I love the boss fights in Sonic Forces. They're really cool. Like, you know, if you're going to relive all these boss fights, hey, they're doing great so far. But hopefully there's some new to them. I have fought in the Egg Dragoon like 2 times now, and I'm going to fight it a 3rd. Yippee skippy. But, what are you going to do? The new villain looks mildly interesting, like a mix between Chip and Mephiles the Dark. Like, did Dark Guy just get absorbed by Chip? Did Eggman just corrupt Chip? What the heck? You know, the color scheme looks very Chip related from Sonic Unleashed, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But hopefully it's a good game. It looks pretty good. Original The Character Do Not Steal looks pretty decent. That's genius idea for Sega. So that's all I'm going to touch up on there. Sony decided to relive last E3 by showing more of what they showed last year. Spider-Man and God of War 4. Love Spider-Man. Typically love Spider-Man games. I'm eager to play this. It's nice to see Mr. Negative get some type of publicity other than, yeah, he was in the comics. He created Anti-Venom, which is far more popular than him. Which Anti-Venom doesn't even exist in the comics now, but what are you going to do? Hopefully Flash or Brock comes back. Hopefully. We'll see. But it looks good. It looks great. They are using a lot of the gameplay from both the Arkham series and the Noir gameplay from Shattered Dimensions, which I love both of them. So, there you go. And then God of War, it's nice to see some of Loki's kids come out of there. It looks like there's going to be an awesome fight with Fenris. You're probably going to have to kill the World Serpent. I don't think there's any way around it. That's all I can say about it. Everyone's saying, well, Kratos is now interesting because he's breakable. He has personality other than anger. He kind of did have that in the games. It was mostly anger, don't get me wrong, but he was breakable in the games. In fact, he was broken in the games. That's like his lowest point, and he just killed everything because of it, you know? He had drama in the games. So, I don't know. Clearly people haven't tried God of War enough. I love God of War. Should be fun. Let's go to Nintendo for a bit. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were announced last week, but they look mildly interesting. I haven't really seen a whole lot of new that makes them look all that great. I apologize for the face thing. My nose itches because of allergies. But I skipped my meds a lot. I need to not do that. But everyone's all mad, like, oh, it's on the 3DS. It should have been on the Switch. Like, I think porting a 3DS game to be a Switch game is a lot harder than porting a Wii U game to be a Switch game, so I'm kind of like, I think there's a lot more development than we're giving credit for here. They are working on a Nintendo Switch game, and it seems like it's going to be something like completely brand new, but I'm assuming that they would have to build it from the ground up, even if it is like a better version of Sun and Moon, Stars, or Eclipse, or whatever. they're still going to have to build it from the ground up. And I don't blame Pokemon Game Freak for taking their time with it. Besides, having it on the same console, Black and White 2 are on the DS, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon on the 3DS. They've been doing it for years. It's a tradition by this point. I don't know why people keep getting so butthurt about it. I really don't. It makes no sense to me. Mario Odyssey pretty much did a clean sweep here. It looks crazy. It looks insane. And what the heck are Nintendo thinking? But it looks fantastic. Rabbids versus Mario, whatever the hell that game's called. That looks pretty good too. I'm glad they showed it more with Ubisoft rather than Nintendo, but that's all I'm going to really say about that. I'm not into the Rabbids. I'm not into the Minions either. I'm not into strategy games like that. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. We'll see. We will see. I just want to be a T-Rex. I just want to be a T-Rex with a Mario mustache. It looks stupid as hell, but I'm in. Also, Pauline being in a main series Mario game, that's nice. That's actually cool to see. Mario in different costumes from different video games that he's been in. They're kind of cameos, but, you know, they're not supposed to be cameos, but they are. That looks interesting. I like it. In other news, Mighty Number 9 kind of hit the scenes. We didn't see anything from Mighty Number 9 in E3, but news did crop up during E3, so I'll mention it. That the company that made Mighty Number 9 has been bought out by the company that makes Professor Layton. Again, I'm bad with names. I can't remember any of these names, but there's that again. Horrible. It's probably because I'm distracted by my nose right now. It's starting to try and run. It's great to have an uncut video and your nose just like, oh, this is a great time to just be a nuisance. Absolutely. But Mighty Number 9 bought out. Could be good news, could be bad news. I know the original creator of Mega Man left Capcom specifically to be more creative, and now, and less money, and now he's working for a bigger company again. Go figure. But hopefully they'll be more creative with it. They'll just allow him to be more creative. Because I don't think the concept of Mighty Number 9 was bad. I think it was poorly executed. Sucks. It does. It sucks. It's a shame, but what are you going to do? Undertale was announced for the PlayStation 4, which is fantastic because I work off of a laptop. You can imagine the keyboard is really small. And on the more intense scenes from the Genocide run, which is definitely hard mode, I keep hitting the wrong buttons because my fingers are rather large. I have a big hand. My fingers are really long. And having a really small input, basically the arrow keys are really small, it makes it tough to deal with some of the harder boss fights. I beat the rest of Undertale, but Genocide Run I haven't beaten yet. Eventually I'll get an Undertale review, but I don't want to bank on Undertale's popularity. I want to get people kind of liking my reviews first and then pull it out, but what are you going to do? Who knows? Maybe fate will change my mind. Who knows? Beyond Good and Evil 2 was announced. That's interesting. I'm excited for it. I haven't played the first game. That's a running theme in my video here. I haven't played the first game, but it looks great. Fantastic. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving the camera around a lot. I'm moving around. But props to Ubisoft. I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 had more jokes running around than Half-Life 3 did, almost. I haven't played the first one, like I said, but I do want to play the first one. I just haven't had the chance to get it. So that should be interesting. Backwards compatibility with Xbox. There is one Xbox game that I am eager to go revisit, and that would be Morrowind. I really want to play Morrowind on the console. I have it on my PC, but I've had nothing but problems trying to record it on my PC, unfortunately. So I'm eager to just play it on the console at this point. I've beaten it at this point. I have played it. It's just, I want to play it on the console. I'm a console gamer. But if not, hopefully I can get something working for my PC, and we'll work it out from there. We'll see. I do know there's some versions of Morrowind that are backwards compatible already, but hey, what are you going to do? It is nice to see Xbox bringing their old school games, both in downloadable versions as well as, you know, just play the original games. Hey, there you go. I don't know if this is going to be, I can't remember if they said it was going to be compatible with the original Xbox One or if you need to get XOX. I might break down and get XOX if it's only compatible with that, specifically because my Xbox One has already taken a crap on me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it working again. And I don't want to pay $130 specifically to get my Xbox One fixed. I might as well pay $250 just to get a fucking new one. Microsoft, get on that, because that's ridiculous. Holy crud. Anyway, no news of Smash Brothers. I'm happy about that because I know Sakurai would hate it if Nintendo forced him to make Smash Brothers Deluxe, because the one thing that he said he didn't want to do is make a Smash Brothers specifically to have a few a little bit of an updated roster, updated levels, and tweaks in the gameplay, and then just have everything else. That's it. He wants to do original things with Smash Brothers, and I'm all for it. You know, great. You want to do original stuff. Let him do something original. I don't want Smash Brothers for the Wii U ported to the Nintendo Switch. I don't. I want something original. I'm tired of all the ports. Don't get me wrong. If it did port, I would buy it. I would. But I would prefer to just see something new. A new Smash Brothers game in its entirety. And hopefully that's what he's working on. Which, if he is, it's going to take him a while. So, good luck with that. And last but not least, James Gunn, who has no qualms in the video game realm at all, decided that E3 was the perfect time to announce that, yeah, the script for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is done. Of course it is. And, you know, there's some continuity that may get erased. Fantastic. Sounds great. Okay. It has nothing to do with video games. It has more to do with me being a comic book nerd and movies, but I'm excited for that. I loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I enjoyed and loved Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but not as much. Still a good movie, but I had some problems with it. Anyway, that's it. If you like, that's all I have to talk about. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe. If you're watching this from Domination Inc., again, I apologize. It's probably going to be a while before I can get more content to Domination Inc. that's specifically catered to anime Domination Inc. other than a few vlogs. I'm going to be doing vlogs. I'm probably going to be doing, I'm going to start doing reviews when I can find the time for it. But for now, it's going to be a while. And if you're part of Domination WW, I'm hopefully going to have content for you soon. My video game vlogs will go here, and hopefully we'll be doing some Let's Plays. And last but not least, if you're watching this from Domination World Wide, subscribe! This is my main channel now. And Domination World Wide is going to be doing reviews as well as vlogs. So, gaming vlogs will be on Domination World Wide and Domination WW. Anime vlogs will be on Domination World Wide and Domination Inc. And last but not least, Let's Plays will be on Domination WW, anime reviews will be on Domination Inc., and video game reviews will be on Domination Worldwide. Totally not absolutely mind-blisteringly confusing. But I also have a Patreon. Please support me if you like my content. If you don't, I'm not sure why you even finished the video, but hey, whatever. The more support I get, the more videos I'll be able to do. And the more time I'll be able to find for videos, because I can justify them a bit more if I'm making money off of them. But worst case scenario, like, subscribe, share. It helps me out in the long run. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get all 3 channels running pretty regularly eventually. And there's Sauron Takes on E3. Thanks, everybody. Again, I filmed this video on Wednesday, the 14th of June, 2017. So if somebody announced something crazy during this recording or afterwards, I apologize for missing it. Because this video is going up on Thursday, the 15th, the next day. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Take care.